Sup guys, Zeenigami here, and let's go through One Piece Treasure Cruise news on both the global and the Japanese version of One Piece Treasure Cruise. The biggest thing coming out in the global version of One Piece Treasure Cruise is that you are getting a permanent increase to your skill up rates on global OPTC next week. That means right now, outside of double skill ups, is about a 1 in 5 chance to get a skill up. Obviously, during double skills, it's about a 2 in 5 chance getting double skill ups. Of getting a skill up. Not sure what the new skill up rate's gonna be like. We're gonna have to play with that as a community to see what our skill up rate's gonna be like, but we are getting a permanent boost to that, so that's gonna be nice to your skill ups. On the Japanese version, we're getting a new treasure map Weevil coming out on the 26th, so that's in like 6 days from this video, or 5 days since it's Japan time too. So that's treasure map Weevil coming out. We do know what he does. He is going to be well, he's already on the database. TLDR, he will remove 20 turns of attack down. If they have delay prevention or debuff protection, give you 2 times universal attack up, so 2 times attack up for everybody, which is really nice, and adds 300 times his attack as to his own attack damage for that turn. So that's the Sabo or treasure map Shanks boost or Katakuri damage boost, but only to himself and 300 times. So that's about a 500,000 damage boost just himself, which is really nice. It's pretty good. He's definitely, just looking at that, one of the best treasure map characters ever created, especially even just for that 2 times universal attack boost, which is really nice. But that's good. He's gonna be really useful. We also have right here, teensy tiny, but we have a Chopper and Carrot login character. It's Chopper and Carrot looking at themselves in the mirror, looking all cute. Some new dual login character, which is going to be fun to get whenever they come out. On the Japanese version, if you start here, you have Sugofest banner, Sugofest banner, Sugofest banner, support characters, recruit, and there, all the way down there is the actual news update, hiding behind everything that Bandai finds important. Yes, money. They don't tell us where we get Chopper and Carrot, so we're hoping that they're login characters and not like some limited rare recruit character or something, but there is going to be a new dual Chopper Carrot that isn't told us how to get them. Alright, Japanese version. The most important stuff right here. A free Sugo pull every day. So we get a free pull for 8 days, starting on the 23rd all the way to the 30th. You can't save your pulls, so when you get your pull, just do it right away. See if you get something lucky, and you are able to get legends off of them. You're gonna get a legend or a pull in the mail. So I guess you could save them, but not really any point. Just do your pulls right away before they expire. It's not like saving them up for a specific event is going to give you better rates of pulls or anything. We have half stamina raid bosses. This is going to be half stamina raid bosses that doesn't include Neo fights and EX fights. So it's possible that we get some Neo fights returned in there since it states that specifically, but it is half stamina for raid bosses from the 3rd for an entire month all the way into June. We have Ivankov Limit Break Potion Island. So this is a new island that's going to be out. It's going to give us a bunch of limit break potions. You can run it 3 times per day. There's not going to be a gem for completing it, but if you do need limit break potions, it's a good way to get some of these 3 times every day from the 22nd to the 25th. Lobster login event. So this, you just get lobster feast just for logging in every day. That's from the 22nd to the 1st, or during the period, there will be logins. I don't think it's every day, but you will be given, I think it's just 1. Might just even be 1 during that period. Yeah, log in once during the period, get a lobster feast, which is just a bunch of EXP. We have half stamina islands on extra islands. So we get half stamina coliseums from the 3rd to the 13th. It's 3 lobsters. We get 3 lobsters for logging in. Oh, there it is. There you go. 3 lobsters for logging in. You just have to log in once to get 3 lobsters. Half stamina coliseums from the 3rd to the 13th. Half stamina raid bosses from the 1st to the 5th, which is the same as up here. But it's the what? Okay. Half stamina raids. Half stamina fortnights from the 3rd to the 17th. And half stamina Evolver Islands from the 22nd to the 28th. A month there. That's really weird that they mentioned raid bosses down here too. On different dates too. Alright. Okay. Japan has friend point pull turtles. So if you're saving up those friend point pulls like I do every once in a while, now's the time to do them from the 23rd to the 27th for an entire month. Friend point pulls will have turtles in there. It will include princess turtles, but I've actually gotten to the point where I finally maxed out every single one of my characters in OPTC, which is pretty nice. We have Zero Stamina Story Mode, and included in those story modes will be Chopper missions where you get friend points for doing story mode islands. There's going to be the warm-up islands for Treasure Map. Treasure Map does start on the 26th. Like I said, Weevil Treasure Map on the 26th. So starting at the 24th, there's the islands that give you characters that are boosted on this treasure map. So there'll be an island on the 24th, 25th, 26th. That starts each of those days. And then 6 hours after update is when the Japanese treasure map will actually begin. We have Rayleigh Socket Book Island. Remember that Rayleigh does say which socket book he's going to give you. So he will, in his Japanese speech bubbles, tell you which socket book he drops if you actually care enough. So on the 4th to the 7th, there'll be those islands. There's going to be Saints Island. It's !Rayleigh if you go to my Twitch channel. The Saints Island that you want to use a double Viola team for, ideally, so because the island does drop a lot of money, but if you don't have Viola, you can also use a buggy team to duplicate the Saints, evolve the Saints until, or power up the Saints until they reach level about 60 and then sell them for money. Rainbow or all the Evolver Island. Each of these islands, run them one time. They give you a bunch of that color evolvers, so red evolvers, green evolvers, all the way down to rainbow evolvers. Good to do. Use buggy captains for those. Double skill ups from the 26th to all the way to the 8th. That's a almost 2-week period of double skill ups, which is really nice. And then super success for only 4 days from the 22nd to the 26th. So by the time treasure map comes, it will be double skill ups and it'll last for a real long time. And then we get a login gem every day. Woo, 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 woo. But last, and certainly not least, on the Japanese version, we're getting version 9.2 officially. This is your reminder. And remind everybody, guys, back up your accounts using SNS. That's using your Twitter or your Facebook. Go over to the options button down here. Go to others. Go to, I think it's this one. There it is. Click on that SNS. Click on that first button. Save your account with SNS. If you're on the global version, do that anyways. This is just your reminder to go save your account because you never know if an update just breaks it on your phone or your whatever device you're running it on. Like I am running it on an emulator, and there's always a chance that something changes an update, or even while downloading the update, like something crashes and then my account or my OPTC install just stops working, so I have to reinstall it. If you save with SNS, you can re-get your account in a matter of minutes versus having to send Bandai an email proving that the account is yours and getting your account back weeks later. So go save your account with SNS, especially every time there's a major update like this one, which is version 9.2. So in version 9.2, which is coming out on the 23rd, which is in just a few days, we have we're getting new adventure features. Not sure what those are. It's gonna be an 8-hour update. Oh, whoo, lad. Oh boy. Okay, that's a sizable update. Also, make sure you save your accounts, guys. Whew. So we're getting new adventure features. Don't know what those are. We're getting new functions for new characters. Always good stuff. That just means characters doing new things. We're getting a new filter that lets us sort by specials. We don't know how this is gonna work yet. Not sure if you're gonna be able to sort by like the type of special it is, like a type boosting special or damaging specials or stuff like that, which would be very cool to have in game. I would really love it to just allow you to sort by like skill ups on the characters, so you can sort by like skill ups required to see characters who have max skill ups and who don't have max skill ups whenever I'm going to power up characters. That'd be nice to have. We're gonna have a new badge of some kind on treasure maps. that's a little ambiguous too. That's all it says. New treasure map badge. There's gonna be improved load times for login. So logging into OPTC isn't going to take like 30 seconds anymore. Now it's only gonna take 29 seconds. We're getting more box space, so everyone gets a free 100 box space, making the new maximum box space on Japan version 2,500 space. And we're also changing the name from Beginner Support Island Adventures, changing it to something else. So here's 100 box space. We're changing Beginner Support Island to something else. Looks like there is gonna be everyone does get an additional 50 crew cost, with the maximum crew cost being 999. Like that matters. And we are getting a new icon for chain multipliers. So right now, when you swap your Sanji Judge gives you a multiplicative chain boost. They're giving it a new icon, so that way it's clear that the Sanji Judge character swap chain boost is different from the regular chain boost that you get from characters such as Raid Boss Kizaru, which increases your chain by a flat amount, or Treasure Map Law, all flat chain increases. Sanji Judge being a multiplicative chain increase is going to get a different buff icon. So that's going to be nice to see. Anyways, guys, version 9.2 coming out. Huge update. The stuff in it isn't game-changing, but it is going to be a lot of very nice quality of life changes. Oh, totally forgot the most important change of all. We're getting a button that allows us to go back to the island that we were on when editing your crew. Oh, yes. Oh my god, this is the best quality of life change that they broke in One Piece Treasure Cruise. So if you're not familiar with what I'm talking about, what you used to do is, say you're in a Coliseum stage, which is taking forever to load right now. So let's say you're like in the middle of a Coliseum and you want to change your team. You realize like, oh man, I can't beat this Coliseum with this team. I need to change out like one of my characters. If you're on this stage and you click over to your edit crew, there's no way to go back to the Coliseum. You used to actually be able to just press back and it would take you back into your stage earlier. They broke that on one of the updates, and now you have to go all the way back through Extra Islands and go all the way to the right, then click on your Coliseum, then click on the Coliseum, then click on the stage that you're on, and then you can finally play the stage again. They're gonna add a button on the edit crew page that just says like, go back to previous stage. And so I can like swap out one character and then go back to previous stage, having to go over to Extra Islands, having to click on here, and then having to go to a load screen, then having to scroll all the way to the right, then have to go to the Coliseum, then have to click on the load screen, then have to go click on the Coliseum, then have to click on the load screen, then have to click on the difficulty, and then I'm back to the stage I want to play. So, thanks! Finally! I just explained that it's taken that long just to load past like one stage here. So that's gonna be nice. If you misclick on the options page, there's also no way to go back. Yeah, if you click on the options page, there's no way to go back. You also have to go back over to Extra Islands and then go back to something like that. Just annoying stuff that they're gonna be adding to it. Anyways, guys, update your SNS accounts. I've been Zeenigami. Thank you so much for watching. If you're watching Game of Thrones, come hang out with us on Discord every Sunday. We will be watching Game of Thrones together and talking about the episode when it goes live, and also talking about the episodes after that on Discord. So come join us on Discord. Links in the video description down below if you want to watch Game of Thrones together with us. Also, there's an AverMedia giveaway for a capture card on Twitter, and I'll include that once again in the video description down below. I've been Zeenigami. Thank you so much for watching. Y'all stay beautiful.